show has been made possible with the continued support of the Rocket Plate partners. Rocket-powered profits without worries.
Well, we're all together again. We're here. And this week's news affecting affiliates is a bit more on point than most weeks. So, without delay, let's get right into it with a story from the UK Gambling Commission, because where else would we start? They were recently labeled as incompetent by elements within their own government. Not just me. Now they have warned their operators about advertising on websites which provide, quote, unauthorized access to copyrighted content. And while I perfectly understand what copyrighted content is, I'm not exactly sure what the term specifically refers to in this usage. If someone watching knows or has an educated guess, please do chime in at the GPWA forums, because I really don't want to speculate here. What's most interesting about the Commission's stance on this issue is their mention of affiliates. And with that mention, the unspoken acknowledgement that it is possible for affiliates to place adverts for the operators on these sites that are providing unauthorized access to copyrighted content, while simultaneously they are not relieving operators of their responsibility if one of their affiliates does in fact post an advert on a site providing unauthorized access to copyrighted content. Perhaps this is a little payback for all those anonymous negative reports about them filed by the operators with that parliamentary group we discussed on last week's show. And just to make sure we all know they're serious and we understand that they are in charge, the Commission is also calling for operators to terminate the affiliate agreement of any webmaster found to be engaging in this activity of, putting ads on sites that provide unauthorized access to copyrighted content. Wow. That's all I can say about this, is just wow. And I'm not saying that because I support any affiliate who does this crap, because I don't. I'm just remembering all the times over the years that webmasters have had to endure just dishonesty and theft from the operators that they license, some of those operators that they license, and affiliates begged them for help. And the Commission didn't do shit. With Valentine's Day approaching, APCW member Everygame has a sweet new deal for webmasters to promote. It's their $150,000 Candyland bonus contest running now through March 7th with weekly prizes, and from now through February 28th, Every Game is doubling player deposits and giving them 50 free spins on the Sweet 16 slot game. So, if you want to get details, grab creatives, or join the program and start promoting this special, then you got to get over to affiliate.everygame.eu. Also, I wanted to take a moment to welcome the Slot Vibe partners as brand new APCW members. While they are a fairly new program, they do have some established leadership with more than 20 years in the industry, so almost as long as me. I told you I was old. Slot Vibe has no activity quota or negative carryover and an effective commission rate of up to 40%. So check them out at slotvibepartners.com. Lastly, just to put a pretty bow on this week's show, the UK Gambling Commission has issued a release to make certain we all know that they've shut down some lotteries operating illegally on Facebook. It's especially important that the powers that be, i.e. the ones conducting the Gambling Act review, know about this. Whether or not this is the enormous crime syndicate that the headline would seem to imply is still up to debate, but hey, it's just good press, even if they did have to pay to get it into the headlines. And speaking of lotteries, we discussed the UK National Lottery in last week's show, so I wanted to mention that they were able to generate well over £500 million for good causes in Britain just in Q3 of last year. Now, that made headlines all by itself. And with that, I'm not sure, but I think I've wrapped up another show. But hey, you know me, I'm like that stray dog in your neighborhood. You keep feeding me, and I'll keep coming back and doing this again, God willing. I'm not sure I really like the ending with the, I kind of improvised that, but I didn't have a blooper, so I'm just gonna go with it.